Yeah, good day, everyone. I'm sure you're doing fine. And as always, I will always wish you a peaceful home. This is Titi Martins. You're tuned to the Right Models channel. Once again, you're welcome to this channel. I believe that this little time I'm going to spend with you, again, you have something really tangible to live with you, okay? All right, today I want to look at, I call it few mistakes some women make in their marriage. You need to hear this, that if some mistakes you make in your marriage that is actually not helping matters at all, and I wouldn't want to be a victim of that, and that is why I'm sharing that with you today. Okay, number one mistake is that some women feel that submission is a sign of weakness. Submission is being weak-willed. When you submit to your husband, when you are submissive, it only shows that you are weak-willed. You don't have a strong will. If you have a strong will, you defend it to the end. You stand by it. You maintain the position. You know, that is the way we define strong. When somebody is strong will, you want to stand on your point. No, I'm sure I'm not easily dissuaded or persuaded. I'm not easily taken off my points and all that. Submission does not mean that you are weak-willed. Actually, no, not at all. Submission does not mean that you will be taken for granted. Some feel if I'm submissive, in fact, some even feel if I'm too submissive. There's nothing like being too submissive. Submission is submission. When you are submissive, you have a lot to gain. On submission, if you look at more videos, there are videos on this channel that will tell you more about submission. But being submissive does not mean that you are weak-willed. It does not mean that you are not strong-willed. It does not mean that you will be easily taken for granted. No. Submission is something that it is not debatable when it comes to marriage. It is not debatable. God said you must be submitted to the man. And anyway, in my other videos on submission is not just gender-based. Yes, it's not just gender-based. It says submit you one to another. Okay, so submission in any way does not mean that you are weak-willed or you can be easily, you are putting yourself in a situation whereby you can be easily be taken for granted. No. When you submit to your husband, I'm telling you, you gain a lot. A woman that is submissive will receive the respect of her husband. That is it. Submission makes you to gain respect from your husband. It's a lot of emotional deposit. When you are submissive to the man, you are making emotional deposit. And you know, when you make enough emotional deposit, that it will automatically respect you. No, you to imagine somebody who submits to you, who is submissive. The submissive does not mean that you take every instruction and take it. So even when you disagree respectfully. You make your point in a respectful manner. You make your point with sanity. You still show that yes, I'm not insane. I'm still in control. This you want us to do. It sounds good, but there are other ways we can do this. Your husband has not said one, already you are saying two, or he says one, you replied with 5 and all that. Like I said earlier on, I'm not talking about submission this morning. There are other videos on this platform that talks about submission. Maybe you go over them. But submission does not mean that you'll be easily taken for granted. No, it will even make the man to be afraid of you. Because you are doing what is biblical. What you are doing is biblical, I'm telling you. It makes heaven to be at your side. It makes it easy for you to call on heaven resources concerning your marriage, concerning your home, and they will come at attention, they will come at your beckon, because you are obeying that law of submission. It says, woman, submit it to your husband, as husbands to submit themselves to Christ. Even if you feel he's not submitting himself to Christ, you submit, do your own part. You make it easy for God. In fact, you are opening the door for God to come and intervene in your issues. So submission, number one mistake. Submission does not mean that you are weak-willed. No. Submission does not mean that you don't have your own head. No. Submission does not mean that, oh, you are putting yourself in a situation whereby you can be easily taken for granted by your husband. No. So don't be afraid to be submissive. Don't worry. God will fight your battles for you. Okay, number two is, I call it looking for clues for infidelity. This one. Looking for clues for infidelity. You are looking for evidences. I hope this man has not been cheating on me. I hope this man has not been going out with other girls. I hope this man has not been doing this. I hope he has not been doing that. You are looking for clues. Let me tell you, the bad thing about this is that when you look for clues, you will get them even when they don't exist. Underline my word, yes. When you look for clues, you will get them even when they do not exist. Stop looking for clues for his infidelity. Don't worry, if he is cheating on you, God will fight your battle for you if you use the right method. God will give you wisdom. Another video on this channel talks about what, in fact, you need to go and watch that video. What should you do when you doubt his fidelity? Go and watch that video to complement this. Don't worry, you don't need to be looking for clues for his infidelity. Even when you get the clues, what will you do? When you get the clues, will the clue tell you the solution? Those clues, will they tell you the solution to things? Will they bring you peace? Okay, the last time you saw some clues, did it increase your peace or disrupted the peace of your life? So why are you disturbing the peace of your life? Yeah. Stop looking for clues. Those are mistakes that women make in their marriages. Stop looking for clues for his infidelity, because you will find them even when they don't exist. Everything will look like it, and you will be most unfortunate if they are not even there. If the man is not cheating on you and you see clues, quote and unquote, and you will now start, those clues will now dictate your response, your reactions, and you will be reacting on something that does not exist. You will even be confused at the time, and before you know it, that is when it's not getting pissed off from you, and it's looking for solace outside. Time will not permit me to talk more on this looking for clues. I've told you, get to know that video. If you know at the moment you doubt your husband's fidelity, you need to check that video up. What should you do when you doubt his fidelity? There is always a way out of everything. Stop looking for clues. In fact, for your own mental health, you need to stop looking for clues. Your head needs to be okay. And when your head is not okay, when you are not in your sane mind, you will not address the situation the way it should be addressed. Not even only that situation, even other situations in the marriage. I've seen women, because they feel that, oh, their husband is having an affair somewhere, oh, because of that day, especially that day when you see your supposed clues, you will not want to cook. When he calls you in bed, you say, what? You are reacting. You are not yourself again, and then the man becomes confused and say, even the man that is trying to get close to you, you are now telling him, get away, go with that lady. Even when a lady does not exist, you now start looking for a lady or somehow to get out of your trouble. Stop looking for, it's not helping you. I'm telling you, if you don't look, or even if he's cheating on you, don't worry, God is going to fight your battle for you in his own way. All you need to do, Bible says the wise woman builds her own home, but the foolish one tears it down. Don't tear down your home by looking for clues for his infidelity. He may not even be cheating on you, and if he's not cheating on you and you look for clues, you get them. Sorry for you. Even if he's cheating and you get those clues, will those clues give you solution? No. So stop looking for clues. Some of them are not cheating, and you feel they are cheating, no matter what anybody tells you. Just as you look up to the Holy Spirit to help you in your marriage for wisdom, I'm telling you, whatever the situation is, you will always win. Another mistake women make is they believe that the man has the sole responsibility. Let me put it this way: the financial responsibility is solely the man's responsibility. No. Ladies coming into marriage, Anyway, this thing is almost even obvious in our own time now. Or you say, oh, because it is his responsibility, he should bear most of the burden. I think in this age now, everybody is, even ladies are feeling like, oh, I must be a contributor. If you are still in that stage or age, let me put it age, when you feel a man has the sole responsibility, then you are in the stone age. Children of nowadays, we ladies, women of nowadays, I don't see you thinking that way. However, there is still that salient thought, that salient feeling that the provider should be the man, the breadwinner must be the man, and even if I'm doing anything, it is just to help. He has to take the lion's share. Who says? It is whoever God gives the resources. Yes, God may see you as being the one who will manage your family resource better than your husband, so he will push it towards your side more. And if he's pushing it towards your side, but I mean in terms of the blessings, it's also that you will be able to do more. So in such a situation, you will just have to do more than your man. So that is how to look at it. So, and nobody has the sole responsibility or higher responsibility to take care of the home in this age. Nobody. Zero your mind. Girls coming into marriage, zero your mind about that. If you're having women, you're having issues in your marriage now financially, and you feel, oh, it's not bringing enough home. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Do something. Please get up and do something. Tell yourself, get up and do something about this. In fact, these days I see women more graced. I mean, having more opportunities than men in the workplace, in the marketplace, in trades, in industries. Women, it's becoming a woman's world. I'm telling you. I'm not benching woman, no. It's because somehow women are beginning to have more opportunities and are looking more graced than men when it comes to this. So I've said it. It's a mistake if you feel he should do the lion's share. Okay, then when God is blessing you, you have opportunity to do more than him in a particular situation, maybe in a particular project, and you're not doing it. You are the one drawing the family back, not him. Because God knows why he has pulled the resources your way. I believe I've done enough on that. Okay, then another thing is another mistake. My husband knows me too well. He knows me too well. You should know the things I like. You should know the things I don't like. Hence, you are not talking. Hence, when he does anything that you don't like, you say he deliberately did it. He knows I wouldn't like this thing. Who says? Sometimes we feel we know people too well, and situations will happen, you realize that, oh, I'm getting to know you better. Yes. You can't know him too well, and that's another one. Maybe I'll put the 2 points together. I know everything about my husband. You don't know everything about him. Okay, let's talk about you now. My husband knows me too well. He can't know you too well, just like you cannot know him too well. As time goes on, things will be unfolding. I once listened to an elderly man. He said, I've been married to my wife, I think he said 22 years, and so maybe 22 or 17 years. And he said some things happened of late. That was as at the time he was saying, giving his testimony. And he said, then I realized that I'm just beginning to know my wife. Imagine, that's an elderly man. At least somebody who's been married for 17 years. He's not a small boy. And could say that you don't know him too well. He doesn't know you too well. If there's something you don't like, he has done. Don't feel he did it deliberately. Oh, he should buy me gift. He knows I like gift. Why don't you? If you expect gift for Christmas, you expect gift for your birthday. First birthday is not bringing it. Please, the next birthday, make sure you ring. Yeah, you like gift. Make sure you ring it in his ears. I love gifts on my birthday, and I would like you to give me a gift on my birthday. Nothing wrong. So that at least you are happy and he's happy too. And the other one is, I know my husband too well. You don't know everything about him. So you are free to ask questions. If not, you will go into error. Some things you think he likes it. Oh, this is the way he likes his eba. This is the way he likes his soup to be done. Oh, maybe he has an another experience somewhere and he changed his mind. Is this not the way you used to like it being done? If he says, no, I don't like it like that again. We are men, we are evolving every day. We learn every day. We change. Change is the only constant thing. Why don't you give him a chance to change? as He must give you the chance to change also. You don't know everything. So what, in essence, what this is teaching you, this is teaching us is that learn to ask questions, learn to communicate, learn to make clarifications. Okay, that is that. And I think lastly, lastly is when you feel His love and His care is my entitlement. I put it, a feeling of entitlement. That's another mistake some women make in their marriages, in their marriage. Oh, he must care for me. It's my entitlement for my man to care for me. In fact, every feeling of entitlement, you need to get it out. Don't see anybody as indebted. Nobody is indebted to you. So anything you receive from your man is by the grace of God. Anything you receive from your man, see it as, oh, I am privileged to have this. If you have all the care from him, I'm privileged to have it. If you have he lavishes all his money on you, you are only privileged. And see it as a privilege. See it as something that should be cherished. See it as something that you should thank God for. See it as something that you do not, it is not an entitlement. He wishes to give it to you. He may decide not to give it. And this feeling, when you don't have a feeling of entitlement, it increases your gratitude. And tell me, who doesn't like to be thanked? Who doesn't like to be appreciated? But when you feel entitled, you will hardly show appreciation. Maybe that is already killing your marriage now, because you are not showing enough appreciation because you feel you are entitled to it. Okay, I'm going to be stopping the video here. I'm sure God has blessed you. I'm really passionate about women. You can have a peaceful home. Women having a peaceful home, you can have a peaceful home. I am sent to you for you to have a peaceful home, and I'm sent to you via these words that are coming. Please make use of them. You don't have to look for all the change in one day. When you hear one, try to implement. Don't just hear. Look at areas that you will implement all these things. And the moment, and if the implementation should be incremental every day, just make sure you are implementing. And before you know it, that marriage that used to be troublesome, that used to be chaotic, that used to be turbulent, that you will just see that all of a sudden you're going to wake up one day and you're going to feel, oh, this used to happen. It's not happening again. That used to be. It's not like that again. I used to wish this was what my home looks like. Now it is already looking like that. I'm telling you, that is the story you're going to be telling. So that is why you must make sure you are viewing this channel, the right modest channel. Titi Martins is your convener, is the one God is using for you now. I am praying for more grace to do more of this, because I am sent to give you words that will help you with your marriage. You need to be happy. You deserve to be happy, woman. And you are not happy in your marriage because you have so many things happening. When you hear and put to work these words, I'm telling you, your life will never remain the same. Your family will never remain the same. And your joy will know no bound. Please, if you like the video, you have been blessed, make sure you like the video for me, okay? Like the video. I feel good when you like the video, and subscribe to this channel so that anytime I load the video, you are given a notification, okay? Thank you very much again. This is the Right Modest channel. Peaceful home is possible. That is my slogan for you. God bless you.